Okay, just wanted to give you an update on the worm bins. In a previous video I showed you how I made these worm bins, and this is about a year later and they're doing fantastic. Just to let you know where we're standing, we are actually inside of the rabbitry, but the rabbitry is a separate video that go ahead and look at our other videos and you'll be able to see the rabbitry video. We keep the worms in the rabbitry because it's a nice temperate climate inside the rabbitry. We've been feeding all of our kitchen scraps, any sort of compost, tea bags. We've got coffee grounds, leftovers. We're actually gardening in the greenhouse this time of year, so sometimes we've got some stuff that we harvest for seeds, some peppers and things. Love avocados, so we always put the avocados in the worm bins. And there's lots and lots of good worms in here now. I don't know how well you're able to see, but let's see what we can find. We also mixed night crawlers in with red wigglers, so we've got some really large worms in here and lots of red wigglers. So doing really well. Really pleased about the worm bins. We are using the worms in the gardens themselves. Sometimes we'll even put live worms in containers. And of course the worm castings are our organic fertilizer. And then we also harvest the worm tea. If you haven't seen the other video, how these bins work is the top section has the actual worms and all the castings, and underneath we have the worm tea. So the liquid drains through. There's just some small holes in the bottom of the top bucket that drain through to the bottom bucket, and that's where all the liquid or the worm tea ends up. And so I'll just show you, we've got all three of these are very full. I'm not going to dig through all the worm bins, but there's lots and lots of worms in these bins, and we've got a fourth one that's not in this video that we'll explain another time on how we built it. What I want to show you over here is what we're doing with the worm tea. And on the right hand side of the screen right now you see a bucket with a lid on it. Next to that in the middle is a battery, and next to that is a battery charger. What we're doing is we're actually aerating the worm tea, and we're just using a small bilge pump, and what that's doing is just oxygenating all of the worm tea, and it's getting all the little microbes and microorganisms really active. So we're going to let this brew for, I don't know, probably a few hours or maybe even all day. People call it brewing compost tea or brewing worm tea. But it just really gets all these little microorganisms active and ready to go. We're going to be using this on our plants. We spray it directly on the leaves, and we also will put it in the soil. So it's just a really fantastic, completely natural fertilizer, and the plants absolutely love it. So in here we have a 12-volt bilge pump, and I'll just briefly lift it. Hopefully I can do it without making a big mess here. That's just a really inexpensive bilge pump, and we're simply running it off of 12 volts, and just takes a little battery. Beauty of this is we've got it indoors right now, but we could actually be running this whole system with a solar panel, and just a totally sustainable way to garden, and makes a fantastic fertilizer. So anyway, that's an update on the worms. There is another video showing how to make the worm bins. We'll go ahead and post a link in this video if you want to see how we made them. Thanks for watching, and let us know if you have any questions or comments.